What's going on, Brian? This is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what's going on with your website, see if there's anything we can help with. So right off the bat, there's just so much going on right when I open up the front page, right? Book us online. Great. This is click to call, exactly what you want. Unfortunately, service area and photos is good, but you're missing out what services you do offer. So services, painting and pressure washing. So what you want to do is typically have a thingy appear saying services with a drop down menu of interior painting, exterior painting, pressure washing, which I'm assuming might even go with exterior painting, but just different things like that. Oh, I used to live in Newport News. Anyway, just scrolling through, it's not really. I like this, book a call service is good. But what does this mean if I do? Like, so if I click a day, is it going to bring me to something new? No. Okay. So, and then we're at the bottom. And this is powered by House Call Pro. Honestly, I don't know what they thought they were doing here when they built this, but there's so much missing. So typically what you want is Google's very strict on content. They want about 1,500, 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone. Now the content has to be relevant to what you're talking about, right? So painting and pressure washing, there's like 20 paragraphs you can write just about painting and pressure washing. So you definitely want to have that and kind of give it a cleaner look. You see how, your whole company name isn't even fitting in this picture here. So, I don't know. Not gonna say much. Not gonna say much else. I don't want to, insult or hurt anyone's feelings. But there's a lot that can be done. And then as far as the back end goes, how Google rates you guys, there's no real data here. So I'm not really gonna get into detail on it because I'm gonna just show you, right? What I am gonna talk about is a keyword. Now a keyword is what somebody would put into the search bar in order to find you. Now I know you're out in Hampton, Newport News area, so but I'm gonna show you what it's like in Virginia Beach, right? Kind of the same concepts, but Painters Virginia Beach. Right off the bat, we got ourselves some GMB Google My Business profile. Now it's very important to get in here because about 30 to 40% of all people who search for anything will click on one of these three guys. Now they won't click on this guy because he's got no website, but still, they might call him. I mean, he's getting business, but 159 reviews over 10 years, that's we can do better. But then finally we have the organic search. Now this is where everything really is. Um, Anyone can rank here as long as you know what you're doing. We got Yelp as number one, but then we got Brothers Painting as number two. So let's take a look at the back end, not back end, but let's see what they're doing. Now, I don't give them a lot of score or credit for what they do because exterior painting, interior, they have everything listed out instead of it just being services with a drop down menu. And then there's no About Us or Contact Us page, and their number isn't in the top right here. Now, I get their numbers over here, but again, it's just clean looks. Now, they do have this. They're missing a category called email, but I'm not going to say anything about that. Contact. I wonder where it sends it. Anyway, free estimates, license insured special, and then contact us, Wade Brothers Painting. Now they do have keywords in here, right? So painters in Virginia Beach is a keyword. More importantly, a buyer intent keyword because it's somebody looking for a painter in Virginia Beach. So we want to get very specific with location when we're trying to rank for certain keywords. And I'm going to go into a bit more detail, but here they are just talking about themselves. You got some, testimonials which are very unnecessary for the front page, and then you got the end of it. They're in Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk, quite a big span of an area over there. But let's take a look behind the scenes and why they're doing so well. So WadeBrosPainting.com, their RF UR rating is 18, which means that they are going to get that website link they have Google likes. Now they also have a DR rating of 0.3, which means Google only trusts them that much, which means they're not doing so well. Now the way you get a higher ranking is with backlinks. Now a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else that somebody can click on, and a referring domain is when it actually comes back to you when they click on it. Now they have 413 backlinks and only 40 of them come back. So that's not a very high ratio, which is why they have a DR rating and trust in Google of only 0.3. But they do have 124 organic keywords. Now these are 124 separate ways for them to get found by people searching for something online. So let's take a look at what those keywords are, how many people a month search for it, how many come to their website, and then how much or what position they're in on Google. So right off the bat, they have Painters Virginia Beach, which is 350 people a month search for it. They're getting 41 people a month to their website, out of those 350 people, and they're in position 4. So all of these are very buyer intent. They're very specific to location, and they're very specific to service. 150 people a month search for this, they're getting 12, they're in position 4. There's a common trend, 10% traffic typically for, spots 1, 2, and 3. It can go up to 15, 18% depending on what you're doing. But for example, brothers painting isn't a very good keyword to have because it's an international keyword. Anyone in the United States can rank for this, and therefore anyone they get from it can be in, Utah. We don't know. So how does this really help you out, Brian? What we got to do is we got to get content on your website. We got to clean it up just a little bit, make it look nice and presentable. No pictures with borders cut off. And then what we have to do is add relevant content. Really talk about the services you offer so people get a really good idea of what it is. Finally, from there, we got to add keywords in the content, right? That makes sense. Keywords that make sense for you, that people would search in Google to find you. And then finally, we got to add backlinks and good referring domains. Take them from your competition if you need to, but definitely get those in there so you guys can start ranking. And that's all I got, Brian. I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about anything whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing day. Bye.